What is up, everyone? It's me. Let's put on the Naruto music. Wait, I need to make sure it's not too loud. Holy crack. Wait, let me just turn that down. 2%. Wait, can it still be heard? Yeah, 2% is great. Okay, cool. Glad you found your thing. Also, don't know if you noticed, but we should have a Ko-fi thing. If you want to donate, I've got a really cool sound, actually, that goes with it, just in case. Link's there, if you want to try it. It might be a little bit of a spoiler, but it's a cute little fun thing, the sound. Okay, so we're back on this again. I've got to rough out his head turn. I'm not going to do the in-betweens, I'm just going to do like the main key things, and then we'll do the in-betweens if we get time. Hopefully I can do it in time, though. Since he's moving that way. Let's check it. It's not much that he's moving that way. I might actually work out his final frame. How far I want him to be turned. And then work out the in-betweens from there. What up, Ichigo? How you doing? Okay, I think. So I'm trying. His head is almost like side view there, in terms of like what we see in the camera. So I'm probably gonna do the same. I didn't do a good job of selling this first frame, actually. Do we adjust this first frame? Ooh, Villo! No, you're the dreamy one. It has been a long time, Yusuke. By the way, I was saying, I've got a donut link now. Oh! Not for super chats, but if you do it, it plays a fun sound, apparently. So that's what this project is. Yeah, it is. Well, it's mostly on the Patreon, but I had a Ko-fi as well. Ko-fi? Ko-fi? Ko-fi. Because I've been meaning to do that for a while and look into it. But I've finally done it. Yeah, I think this first frame needs to be adjusted just a little bit. Okay, let's get it done. I'm so glad my boy Villo's here. Okay, does that still work? Let's check. Yeah! Might told this a little bit. I saw that you apparently finished an old clip. Yeah, I did. If you're talking about the most recent update into the server that I did for the GIF updates, it's more of a longer update, which is cool. What up, Flame? So, wait, okay, so his head is turning from there to... this just doesn't look right. Oh no. The dreaded eye. Gonna be redrawing it 10 billion times. Oh, I also still haven't watched One Punch Man, but we will. At some point soon. So how much percentage do you think you have finished the 15-minute version by when? We're not doing a 15-minute version anymore. It's going to be either the full 25-minute version. There's going to be a 5-minute version and the full 25-minute version. I say 25, it's actually more like 30 now. But percentage-wise, it's about 60% on the full 30-minute version. Okay, so I still have this, like, this motion going on with his head that I've drawn here. So I still need to rotate and tilt his eyebrows. Six, 60 is my official number right now. It has been for a long time, but that's just because there's been various edits that needed to happen, changes and so on. For example, this is an extra cut that's been added to add intensity. We won't be doing that consistently, but this was just one of those things that I was told it would look better with. So we're doing it. Okay. I don't want its eyes to separate from his eyebrow, so... yeah, that's fine. I hope that when this comes out, you'll be seen by big studios and that you'll get hired. Thank you. I'm hoping that this will actually instead help me launch my own big studio and get my studio to be recognized. You know what I'm saying? That's the plan anyway. Okay, so this nose needs to change as well. Because there's a bunch of animes I want to make and so on. I would, however, like to work on Dan to Dan. I'd love the opportunity for that, or free run. That'd be friggin' sweet. But I need to apply for things like that. I need to edit my show reel together. Because I still haven't actually edited one together, which I should. Okay. Okay, let's do this final pose. Oh. Okay, how do I want to do this? I'm thinking this will come down because I'm trying to think about and track the back of the head and how that would move. You need to release more videos for that. I always told you every time I come. That's true, I do. Well, it's funny you say that because I'm trying to get that done a bit better now. A bit more. In fact, I contacted Giblet today to do some TikTok-y type stuff for us. And yeah, shorts as well, we're getting on that. I promise we are. Yeah, shorts is going to be the hack. I might start taking some from the vault, from the Patreon, and start uploading them as shorts to try and get some more traction as well. There's also some ideas for other Patreon rewards, physical ones, but we won't be able to do that till later November. Even if you make short animations like the YouTube Namak. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I could do other animations, but I feel that might be too much of a time sink. Only because you see how long this takes me. Okay, actually, I think the final position of his ear is going to be something like here. That means I'm going to have to adjust this a little bit. Again, not having to draw the ear fully, because obviously it's off screen, but it helps me like use my markers to figure out where the heck things are, and like make sure his face is in proportion, even though it's just this small bit here. Okay, so it's just gonna finish there. Just doing it really quick. Actually, I've got to adjust that nose, because you're basically not going to see a bridge of the nose, because his cheek, if we're using this square to track our cheek.
Omar.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, hi.
How you doing, Hashi?
Doing good.
Nice. You been up to much?
Yeah, I finished reading a book today. I started reading it yesterday.
Okay, flexing on us.
And yeah, and I've been playing Hades too.
Oh,
I'm liking that.
The new one, or?
No, the old one. It's on Game Pass. So.
Fair.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure the new one's still in like kind of like early access. So it's like,
Okay.
like I've played like early access roguelikes before, and kind of like the big issue you'll have is like you'll kind of like beat the game before it's out, so like you're not really experiencing it the same way.
That's fair.
I know it's like, I know people are always like, oh well, you know, you're not really beating it because like you didn't beat the last boss, but it's like, yeah, but like the first run I do, I'm just gonna be so much more powerful than like what you're supposed to be.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that's kind of what happened with RoboQuest, because I played that in early access.
There's a new
like,
one that came out actually, or that's in early access that I've been eyeing up. It's where you like build like an army of like medieval dudes and go and attack Christians.
It's a roguelike?
Yeah.
And
I can't remember what it's called. It's like metal something?
I haven't heard of it. The like, the only games I can think of where like you kind of can't do that is like Binding of Isaac.
Yeah.
It's like, there's a, like, while you do unlock stuff, like the meta progression isn't like all that powerful, but like Hades, like RoboQuest, or like even Brotato, there's just like, there's actual stuff you unlock meta progression wise. It just makes you like wildly more powerful.
Okay, that's cool. I do like it when roguelikes do
don't,
have that, because it makes, well, I like it, I'm one of those people, because it gives a lot of like replay value, and
yeah,
gives a sense of progression even across like the different things you do, different runs and stuff.
I think what I like about Hades is it puts like the difficulty in your hands. The one we were playing, Sworn, the issue I kind of had with that was like all the difficulty was like all numbers, and like just unfun like curses where it's like, oh, this thing doesn't work anymore, or like enemies or like traps do more damage in this room, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, if you want something like that, I'd
That's-
suggest like Darkest Dungeon or something.
Well, no, I don't like stuff like that. Like I think like what Hades does is it's like, yep, every enemy now has like one hit of damage you have to like do before you can affect their health bar, or like bosses have an extra phase,
Hmm.
and stuff like that. But it's all up to you with like the heat meter, and I think that's like a much better way of doing it than like easy, medium, hard, pick one, you know?
Yeah. Wait, how is the heat meter different? I don't quite understand.
In Hades, there's like 18 different things, and you get to pick how much you want of it.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So it's like the heat. So like for instance, one heat, which is like the first one you would do. Obviously, you could just like give the first boss an extra phase, and that's the only thing different in the run.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Ichigo seems more complex to draw than Naruto, right? Yeah, generally. I've never played Brotato. Is Brotato good?
Yes, it is good. It's a very easy game that you can kind of like idly play. Like you do have to control a character, but
Okay. I'm just not figuring out this face. This is quite frustrating. Trying to work out the final frame, and I'm just not doing it good. I've been too rusty for too long. As soon as someone pops this dono cherry as well, you get to hear some fun stuff.
yeah. Oh yeah. I got into like a argument the other day in a server that I think you might find interesting.
Okay, tell me.
Yeah. So I kind of forced this topic in the sense like very obviously I said some things that led to it, but it was about illusion.
Illusion.
And yeah,
Never heard of that.
so it's a literary like idea, where like I'm trying not to spoil it, but like I went in, I'm like, an illusion is just a reference in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
And what that could mean in the book that you're reading could be anything. So like for instance, if you have an Achilles heel, it could just be a weakness. It could be more metaphorical.
Yep.
Like where it's not like a physical weakness. Or you could literally have Achilles' heel, like you're like you literally dipped yourself in the river Styx or something right. But all of those have a meaning to some degree, obviously. And I was like, and the point I was making is like, yep, an illusion is just a reference, and if it's literal, metaphorical, figurative, etc., that is case by case by case.
Yeah.
And someone else was like trying to protest, and I'm like, okay.
Sorry to interrupt. This is not working at all. Okay, sorry, continue.
And someone's trying to like protest, because the reason I brought it up is because there's a feat in a book where a guy, the quote is like, he evades you, like a sunbeam at the speed of light, but you're darkness, you're faster. And someone's like, well, that can't be literal, because that's a Terry Pratchett reference.
Okay.
And the counter argument I've always had was just, why does it being a reference mean it can't be literal?
Yeah, I would say, yeah,
yeah,
seems plausible. Okay.
Yeah, right. And the person didn't think the quote could be literal, so they were like taking the side that like it shouldn't be. And so I dug up like the academic book where like illusion was like kind of codified as like an idea.
Okay.
And like I start by pointing out that like nowhere in there does he ever say like anything about like the meaning of like whatever you're referencing, right? Like one of them was it's about like this guy Virgil, famous poet, where he would like constantly reference like Hellenistic literature, and in one of them he references like a river freezing over from like the Iliad, and uses like the exact same words, but like he's talking about like mud like solidifying, and I'm like, both of those are something freezing, so like it's the same meaning. And they're like, the guy I'm talking to is like, well, it can't be just a direct rip. And then like the next example the guy uses like where he like one for one rips off the Iliad talking about Achilles, like bar for bar, like rips off like a paragraph.
Oh shit. So you were like, gotcha, bitch.
Yeah. He stopped responding to me after a while, and I'm like, yeah, I kind of went in with the idea that illusion was just, you know, any reference, and I'm like, I'm walking out thinking it's any reference.
Yeah.
And they didn't really have a response. I do think I was misusing like literal a little bit, but so is everyone in human history. Because like when I'm saying like a literal meaning, I just mean like it's not like some like waxy, like very poetic, like there's nothing we know about it. I just mean like something is happening here.
Yeah.
Like,
interesting. No, I would agree with that. Oh, sorry. Yusuke says, why did you spoil what's going to happen in this scene? The little drawing at the top. Look, I like it when they kiss. Okay. Watching this while stuck in traffic. Lol. Oops. Sorry. I'm so sorry. You have to deal with this and traffic.
yeah.
That's alright. This is the bit that saves you from the traffic. Right?
Yeah, but yeah, clearly. But yeah, it was like I'm in that server because I kind of want to have these arguments because like I know like the people who like own it are like the type of people to make these arguments. And so I'm kind of just like always like waiting for them to say something like that. I'm just like, I disagree.
Just so you can mollywop them.
Yeah, well, it's like I don't think
maybe they haven't said anything because they know you're in there. They're like, Hashi's in here. We can sense him.
Yeah, like it's like one of those things where I don't think like many people are ready for the very like balls to the wall. Like, all right, where's the rule book at then? Right?
Yeah.
We're saying there's rules to this. Like, where's it at? And I don't think many people are ready for that like level of argumentation because most people don't think about it that way. Despite like thinking there are like hard, fast rules that like what you can and can't do.
Well, wait, like, what type of server is it?
It's just like a discussion server for a podcast, like unironically.
Oh, okay.
But like, I follow the guy who like runs. Like, I don't watch their podcast either, by the way.
Oh, what? Wait, then how did you?
I just
come across it.
Follow them on Twitter.
Of course, yeah.
yeah. And like I've had like conversations with them, and like, it's just like, I don't know. I've just not been impressed with like the level of like anything they're doing, and so I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna wait for you to slip up so I can just start like slamming you. Like,
it's kind of like to catch the hands. I love it.
It's like you've seen Invincible, right? So like when they're all training and like Omni-Man's looking down at him like pathetic. Like that's basically what it's like half the time on Twitter. Because like I'll ask like I'll ask like a simple question and people are like, oh well, you know, we could never know that because like this like meta reason, and I'm like, okay, but like I know you're wrong. But I just don't feel like digging it up right now.
Yeah. I think you... I'm just ready to see you run the gauntlet on everyone. You gotta tell me more about the arguments you get in there. Tell me if you beat the people who run it.
Give me like 2 seconds and we'll grab my drink.
Okay, no worries. Okay, I am really struggling with this one today. I never asked you, but what Adobe Animate software do you use? Just Adobe Animate? I can't remember which one. I think it's CC, I think. Still isn't looking right.
I'm back.
Hello.
Hi. But yeah, it's just like I've seen like their standards and I've seen like some of the things they say and I just know that they're wrong about like 90% of it, and like I don't like at one point I was like kind of like I was like, oh well, I don't really know about this like certain area, let me ask them about it, and then like the answer they'd give me is just like not an answer, and I'm like, oh okay.
I don't like it when that happens.
Yeah, it'd be like if someone asked you like like, oh, you know, like during the the Blood War, like when like Senjimaro was doing her shit, like what were they doing in the Burn the Witch area? And someone could be like, oh well, we don't know because like it didn't exist at the time, right? Or like whatever. But then like someone who's like smarter would be like, well, if you read Burn the Witch, you would know that, and you'd like piece together a plausible explanation as to what they were doing when Senjimaro was like shaking all of creation, right?
Yeah. Hi guys, what is this? A kiss scene? Damn right.
Kiss impact frame.
I will do it.
But yeah, it's just stuff like that where like I think like people don't think deeply enough about some of the stuff they read, and it's like I don't know why you're pretending like you are thinking like super deep.
Because we like to think we're smart.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a problem though, is you kind of have to know you're not shit. But like people like they think they are the shit, but then they aren't the shit enough to have like imposter syndrome. And it's like, huh? I wonder why that's the case, right?
Oh, sorry. I need to figure out how to do this lip. I need to calculate two spaces between. Okay, done it. Calculated. Beep boop. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, but have they not brought up any arguments that have caught you off guard, or you've been like, actually? Because you are obviously a great debater, but have there been any people who've like really thrown you off?
No, they're all like kind of like the same tier arguments where it's like these like very like rudimentary like, what do you mean you don't think this? And I'm like, I like, where is that stated, or like where is that said? And they're like, oh, it isn't. I'm like exactly. It's never like, I guess like one time I was caught off guard, but not in the way like I didn't have a response. It was just like I can't believe he would say that.
So you're saying there is not a debater as good as Hashi?
In that server, there isn't. No,
Oh,
they're all garbage. I don't think they're really debaters either, but it's like, it's just kind of like one of those things where it's like they're also kind of being like kind of pompous, whether they like are admitting it or not.
Oh, fair.
Like
fair.
they do kind of think like it's this like very like intellectual thing, but it's like I don't think any of the reading that you're doing is very intellectual. I don't think any of like the analysis is what you're doing is intellectual. And I understand that the podcast, like whatever, it's just you two having fun, but like I'm not impressed.
Well, especially if you'd like, I guess, pose as intellectuals, pose as it, or like, I don't know. What is the what is the podcast even on? Like, what are they? Is it just general stuff?
No, it's on Warhammer stuff.
Ah, okay. Now this makes more sense.
Yeah. Well, like one of the guys like works for Creative Assembly, and like he used to work for GW, but he would just say stuff that's like outright wrong.
I have a friend who works for Creative Assembly.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know. It's like that's cool, but like I know that you're wrong, and I can provide like, because if we are playing the game, that like creator statements are valid to like some extent. It's like, well, why do you, the guy who doesn't work there anymore, get contradicted by the people who do still work at GW?
Yeah, that's a big red flag.
Yeah, it's like it's cool that like, because he used to work at GW, now he works at Creative Assembly. He works on like the Total War team. That's one of them.
Sorry to interrupt. Yes, I am back at it again, Nova. Nice to see you. Sorry, continue.
Yeah. So, and it's like he said some stuff that was just outright wrong. Here, give me 2 seconds.
Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna bother doing too many in-betweens here. Okay, calculating the corners of the eyes, trying to make sure that I don't squint it too soon. Okay, that is working. Okay, I've got it. We worked it out. I don't have to do any more thinking. And considering I only have to worry about that little, like, box, we should be good. Just playing around with the timing. I do want it to speed up here, so I'm probably gonna do another in between there. Do one like here. Well, actually, I'm just gonna do this one real quick and then move it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of just like, yeah, I'm in like other servers like they actually got like I got like a topic banned in one because like the owner of it was being a massive like Discord mod.
Wait, how did you get the topic banned? What did you say about it?
So the topic in question was like if the Chaos Gods were the same. Like I've done a video on it.
Oh yeah.
And it's been like my pet topic for like years. And like I was talking about it in chat, and the owner is like, "There's just no way that could be true." I'm like, "Well, here's a statement." And like, well, that's old. I'm like, here's another statement from July of this year.
Okay.
And they're like, and it, you probably know this subconsciously, you don't think about it, but like, when you see like something in a work, right? Like, there's like, it didn't happen. It did happen, but it's inconsistent. It did happen, but it's not canon.
Yeah.
Right? There are like tiers of like argumentation there that you can run through.
Hmm.
And they immediately tried to jump to like, like that can't be the case because like, the equivalent argument would be like, well, Naruto couldn't use Rasen Shuriken because he can't throw his Rasengan.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, why can't he develop a Rasengan that he could throw, right?
Yeah.
But and like, so this happened like one day, like let's say like late at night one day. The next day, somebody asks about it in chat, and I tell them, look, no, they're the same. Here's a statement. And the owner comes in and he's like, this is getting too heated. I'm going to ban the topic.
Oh, was that the one that you mentioned last stream?
It might have been, yeah. It was just like peak Discord mod. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Well. Sometimes you just gotta keep all your Discord kittens in check, you know what I'm saying?
It's just like kind of like that idea that like any disagreement's inherently hostile.
Yeah.
And like I even pointed out, I'm like I kind of said to them, I'm like, well, I know you guys don't really know me, but I can assure you I'm not being hostile, like at all. So if you're feeling hostility, it's probably you. You're probably getting like mad about it.
That's a good way to make them feel more hostile. You're being hostile.
Yeah, and like they're like, all right, well, this is clearly getting heated. I'm like, maybe you're getting heated. That's fine.
No, I'm not mad. You're mad. I mean, which is true. You probably weren't, but
yeah, they were getting very upset about it. They're also trying to be condescending to me, and I'm like, no, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work, Chief.
Oh, hey, Sushway. Don't worry about being late. It's alright. I'll kiss you next time. I've always wondered, can Madara's Limbo clones actually use other jutsus, or are they just taijutsu merchants?
Need other jutsu. There's. Oh, did you say Limbo clones?
Yeah.
They should be able to use other jutsu.
Hmm.
Feel like taijutsu requires chakra anyways, so it's like to some extent.
Hmm.
It's like they should be able to. I just don't think they ever need to.
Yeah. He never gets the chance to show it off.
Yeah.
Oh.
That it'd probably be hard to show off or like hard to really like interact and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Or maybe they can't. Maybe it is just like taijutsu. But even then, I mean, that's good enough. He has Madara has limbo or wood clones that can just use Susanoo and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
I was recently we recently finished rewatching Naruto, and it's just so good. Sasuke is a little bitch all the way to the end though. Like I remember watching it initially and being like, you know what, Sasuke's kind of cool. On the rewatch, I'm like, he is the most annoying, dumb shit kid ever. Like he's so.
You know who's worse though?
Who?
Sakura in that Land of Iron scene where she tries to like confess her love for Naruto. That's
Yeah.
by far one of the worst scenes in the series.
No, it's pretty bad. Even Matilda was like, "Oh, why has she done that?" She did not like that Sakura confessed her love. But at the same time, writing-wise, and I'm not a Naru Sakura before you say it, it does make more sense for her to love Naruto over Sasuke. But she's just like, nah, Sasuke is him.
What makes even more sense is for Naruto and Sasuke to just be together.
Oh yes, true. No, we said that as well. We're like, the shippers were probably the most right with Sasuke and Naruto.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And the Last, we watched the Last again, and Naruto's confession of love to Hinata is so weird. It's not
I've
well
never
written.
gotten. Yeah.
Like, they could have been done really well, but he just does it so, like, quick and out of the blue. He's like, I have a slight feeling for you, love you. So, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I think they could probably use Susanoo. Also on rewatch, knowing that Susanoo is the Thunder God, appreciated Sasuke's final Susanoo form, where he's just got all the lightning shit going on. Okay, so I think after this one, I can probably stop.
Susanoo does have like a literal meaning in Japanese, if I remember correctly. It's like he who will help all others or something like that.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah, it's like a literal meaning, but it's also like a name.
Well, if it does have a little meaning, I don't know it enough. Maybe it's in the kanji that you can see it?
I don't know how that works.
Just that kanji basically has meanings in it, even if the word doesn't sound like it. Like, the way it's written can change its meaning.
Yeah, I saw someone talking about like how there's like katakana, hiragana, and kanji.
Oh yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry your pretty little head about it. Hiragana's for babies, and I'm a baby. Friggin' katakana is for anyone who's American or English, and for American English words, and then kanji is, I guess, the real stuff.
I just think it's kind of interesting. They have 3 whole different like systems there. Like that's like something.
It is a bit overkill.
Yeah, I mean, like if I was like teaching someone English, I just wouldn't tell them about cursive. I just like that's not a thing.
But cursive, no, is there? It's not. It's nothing like cursive.
I mean, that's like the closest thing English has, like, for being honest.
I mean, yeah, but that's only because English doesn't have anything else.
I mean, it's good. Like making language complicated doesn't like serve much, right?
True. I feel like something.
Like especially when like the one thing I know Japanese has a specific word for, they don't even use it right half the time. So.
Oh, which word is that?
Jigen being a mathematical dimension.
Oh.
Yeah, and that isn't even used like correctly. Super dimensional is used as like a what's it called? It's like a fluff word.
Oh. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I might have to look into that. Especially
Ever heard
when
of macross?
What? What is that? What is macross?
Macross? It's like it's a mecha anime, and like the full name of it is Super Dimensional Fortress Macross.
Is it? Do they play lacrosse in mechas? Is that what
No,
it
it's
is?
Macross.
Oh. No, I
They
know.
fly jets and shoot a bunch of missiles. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, that's crazy. Oh, sorry. Sijue says, I feel like someone would say that's unfair since we never saw it. Like, how do you counter the argument, the Susanoo argument, that Limbos could use Susanoo?
I mean, you aren't like making a claim about it in that way. You're just saying like, oh, I think like I don't really see why they couldn't, right? And like when we're talking about the story, it's like, well, you can say like, oh, well, they can't, and that's fine. But we're talking about like, should they be able to, like hypothetically? It's like, could Naruto learn other jutsu? Yeah, but he doesn't until he's an adult for some reason.
Yeah. Some reason being his love for Sasuke.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how much Kishimoto like shafts Naruto in part 2 if you really think about it.
Yeah, we were saying that as well initially, because like Sasuke can do all this cool shit, and he's like, bigger Rasengan. That's all I've learned in 3 years, and going Kyuubi mode whenever he wants. So.
No one even does that though. Like, I think Naruto should have came out of the time skip like being able to go into one tail cloak at will, using like the chakra cloak more.
Well, he can
like,
he can go into one tail at will, can't he?
He doesn't do it. If he can, he doesn't do it like ever.
He does.
When?
When he's fighting Deidara the first time.
He fights Gaara in part 1, and he's not like one cloak at will. He's getting mad and going into one cloak against Gaara.
No. I said when he's Deidara in part 2.
Deidara?
His first fight in part 2.
Does Naruto fight Deidara? I don't think he does.
Yeah, he does. That's where he uses Udama Rasengan the first time.
Oh, that's pretty sure. That's Sasuke did. But like he against Kakuzu, he does it by accident.
Yeah.
Later on, like, and like the War Arc, I guess he has KCM, but like Naruto doesn't get a chance to shine in that like part 2 base that much.
Yeah, that's true.
Do that much.
One thing we also got annoyed at rewatching is how everyone says he's stupid, and it's like he is one of the smartest motherfuckers there is. Like in terms of fighting, like he does some really interesting, smart stuff.
Yeah, but like I kind of get where they're coming from though, because like they aren't just well, they are mercenaries. A good majority of their jobs aren't like just go fight this guy. It's like protect this thing or like deliver a message.
Yeah.
Like they actually treat war, like all-out war, like it's a very rare thing.
Yeah. Even though it's what's happened for most of the shinobi world, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but the goal of making the villages was to avoid. And Naruto's world building is so weird, man.
Yeah. Because they'd already had 3 great ninja wars since Hashirama, so...
No. Yeah, alright, so... You probably noticed it, but there are feudal lords that, like, rule over, like, the land of fire, the land of land of water,
yeah,
etc., right? But then there are ninja villages, and the ninja villages even being formed is, like, a new thing, relatively.
Yeah.
But like these clans lived in these lands that were ruled by someone else, and that guy just never tried to unify them.
I guess.
And like, you have people like Madara and stuff who are this powerful, but like the feudal lords just don't care.
I guess not. No. Yeah, that is actually really weird when you think about it like that.
And they get involved for like the Hokage selection, which I get it, but like. And presumably like the other Kage selections is like that, where like the feudal lord steps is like, what do you guys think we should do? Right, but it's just really weird. Like the feudal lords just don't really make sense with like the rest of the world building.
No, I'd agree with
that.
In
the filler, in the Infinite Tsukiyomi filler, there's an episode on like what if Minato never died, and like part of it is Sasuke going to train there with Shisui.
That's cool. I like that. Oh, I was wondering if you'd do a unique title for the animation, kind of like the one I sent on Discord. Ooh. Let me see what you sent on Discord. A unique name? Unique title? I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen what you sent on Discord, by the way. Sorry. I don't know if it's just because it's not there at the moment.
Part of me is like, I guess like Oda's kind of doing it, or like me and Serpent are talking about it, because like recently in One Piece, I've been reading it, but allegedly, right?
Hmm.
Instead of like showing fights, Oda's just been showing a clash, and then
Oh, I've
panning
heard
away.
about that. I've heard about that.
Yeah, and I was thinking, because I was thinking about the Infinite Tsukiyomi before. I'm like, man, why don't manga just write around, like basically write stuff for there to be filler. Like for instance, the
Yeah.
Majin Vegeta Goku fight is like 3 panels in the manga.
It is? I don't. What?
Yes. Yeah.
Yo, goated.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's kind of my point. It's like, why don't more mangakas try to write fights that like, or like write things that can be fillerized and expanded upon?
I think. I don't know, actually. They should do, to be honest. But I feel like if the studios are smart as well, there's a bunch of things you could do. Not just like the Infinite Tsukuyomi stuff. Like, you could do fillers on like other people's stories. You could even do fillers on how Orochimaru, like, not even Orochimaru, the Third Ninja War. You could do so much on that.
You can, but the issue is if you start doing that, people are like, oh, it's filler. Who cares?
Yeah.
But when you're like animating a fight and expanding upon it, it's like this is something that happened.
That's true.
We know how it starts, how it ends, and in the middle that doesn't really matter. So you can go wild.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't checked the Urahara art section for a while. Let me see what you said. Kojimi vs Makama, the animation. I kind of love how the title matches the characters. Yeah, that's true. I will actually be doing something similar to that. In terms of the title.
1 second.
I do have to go through and actually check all the stuff in Urahara art as well. I will do that soon, I promise. Okay, so let me just check how this moves as a graphic, because I need to change it into a graphic. Make it a graphic. Cool. So now we can... See, they look like they're about to kiss.
Good.
I should probably have Naruto start moving sooner. So let's do that. To do that though, I am gonna have to do this frame, which is annoying. Me draw frames? Oh, lame. It's fine. But now that I've worked out all the other stuff, I don't have to do the whole head. I can just do this stuff, which is good. Okay. Alright. Let's go. I will still probably do the lips a little bit. Actually, do I need to do the lips even? No, they only show it there, so don't need to do the lips. Let's just get it.
Well, I was like, little animation seems so inaccessible because I thought like one person had to draw every frame all by themselves. I didn't like really think about the idea of background animation.
Yeah.
Or like any form of compositing or anything like that.
I will admit, yeah, like that sort of stuff. If you're not that way inclined, it's not appealing. Like I don't want to do those things, but sometimes to like get ahead and start your own thing, you might have to do all of it. Or find someone or friends who will do it with you.
I just like didn't really think that like, oh yeah, you could just have the background be a separate layer, or you know.
Oh yes,
because like, yeah, I'm trying to think of like other tricks too, that like any kind of layering like that.
Oh, there's so many.
Like, cause like, I would see like that short they would have on Nickelodeon where like Butch Hartman would like show how you animate a ball going up and down. I'm like, oh man, like
that's just tough.
Imagine, yeah, it's like a ball alone. Like that's one thing, but like, how are they making fucking cartoons, man?
Yeah. Well, that I guess it's just that ball principle for me is always like extrapolated. Also, if you love drawing it, like I don't know, it becomes fairly easy. I feel like there's a lot of fear mongering around how hard animation is. No, animation specifically.
well, I mean, I'm not trying. I think like rhythm would probably be hard, but like I think if you were good at drawing, it's just a brute force time thing. I think given enough
Yes.
time, you can animate anything.
Yep. That's literally how I did it.
Yeah, like I don't like getting stuff like to like look good too is probably like another thing. But I think you could animate something even if it looked really stiff.
Oh
If
yeah,
you just brute
definitely.
forced it.
I
Yeah.
think knowing the principles, like a few of them, the wave principle, squash and stretch, just a few of them, with anything, you'll learn to animate. And if you can keep things consistent, it's fine. If you like
Yeah.
observing and you're smart, you can do it. Definitely not as hard as people think. Because I remember when I started art professionally, everyone was like, "Oh, don't do animation. Animation's so hard. It's like the hardest thing you could possibly do." And I was like, "Okay, damn." And then I did it, and I was like, "Actually, it's not as hard as you said." But then again, I'm not the best yet, so I can't really say that. I mean, I could definitely be a lot better. There's like a 16-year-old kid I recently saw, on Twitter. I think it was, wait, was it? Yeah, Harry? Harry? Yeah, they're incredible. They're so good. Like, their stuff is insane.
I mean,
I might
there
have
are
to
loads
reach
of
out to
people who
them.
are just talented like that. That's gonna happen with anything, you know.
Yeah. But 16 doing that, I'm like, bruh. I want to be like you for real when I grow up. Like, what? I mean, there is definitely levels to this stuff, but getting started in it, you could do it easy. Okay, just doing the rough circles. Do I need to do this line? Probably not. Okay.
I can see like alternate worlds where like I did just like instead of like not really doing much with it, but like getting really good at with like pivot. That was the thing.
I did pivot in school. Didn't like it. It did not help me really. I did like one animation. It was kind of ass, and it took forever.
I think one of the big reasons I never got like good at it was like there's no incentive for it because like at the time like trying to upload a pivot animation was like
Hell.
fucking yeah, because like there probably were better ways to do it. If anybody used pivot back in like 2010,
Yeah.
don't like
That shit
I'd love to
sucked.
hear. I'd love to hear like what the better way was. But like when you would look it up on like YouTube, like how do you upload pivot? One of them was just screen record it,
Yep.
and so that's like unregistered hypercam too.
Yeah.
So OBS
Oh,
wasn't a thing yet.
used to use that all the time for RuneScape.
Yeah, well, it is absolutely wild. It took so long to get free screen recording software. Like holy shit.
Yeah.
But
Oh, sorry. Sirishway says, "Come to think of it, have you seen the Gojo v Makima trailer? Because I'm not sure if it's cancelled or not." No, I haven't. Is there like a fight going on for it? Because I'd watch the shit out of that. Sorry, as you were saying. Hashi. Hashi?
that's stopping.
Oh.
But the other way people would say is you actually had to take every frame and put it in like fucking editing software.
Yeah, I saw that as well. I was like, what? I just remembered like completing one and being like, you know what, this is good enough for me. And then not realizing
so
that
it's-
people used Flash and stuff for the other cool animations. I was like, oh.
I mean, I figured there were other programs, but like with Flash or whatever, you still have to like making assets is probably like a lot harder than Pivot.
Yeah, I guess it would have been back in the day because drawing tablets weren't as accessible for me back then.
Or for anybody, like
Yeah.
ordering online was a lot like weirder back then. Like you couldn't just like buy it off Amazon. You had to like
Make
order
sure the
from a
guy on
specific site.
eBay wasn't trying to scam you.
eBay is still sus. Yeah, that's true.
Just making sure I'm not still unk status from sharing all those fucking old internet stories. Okay. So once I've roughed in these bits, will finally be done on this cut, basically. And then we can get back onto the other shit we were doing before. Which I'll have to actually check what we were doing. I do have to also edit a Getsuga hit. From one of the other finished cuts. So we might do the other edit as well. But I'll see. Cool, just pop it to say hi because it's 5 AM. Ooh! Hello, Neep. Wait, is that Hyde? I'm assuming that's Hyde. Thank you for saying hey. Love you. Hope you're doing good.
Like back on the thing, like I remember when like ordering something took like a month at least.
Oh god, yeah. And you're like,
like 6 to 8 weeks. 6 to 8 weeks, $20 shipping.
Yep.
And like
sucked.
Yep.
Honestly, I'm glad we have Amazon. Honestly, I love our tech overlords.
I mean, so someone eventually had to eat that logistical bullet, I think.
Yeah.
Like I don't think like I've heard like Adam Savage talk about it. Where he's like, yeah, back in the day if you wanted like if you were a maker and you wanted like Delrin, which is like a plastic, you'd have to like find a catalog and like hope they still have it and order it.
Yep. God, I remember
it's
having
like
to pull from catalogs and ugh.
Yeah, and it's not just you have to like first of all, you have to know the catalog exists.
Yep.
Then you have to get an up-to-date one.
Yep.
Order it, hope they have it, and then wait like a month.
Yep.
And then even then it might not actually be what you want if you aren't like informed. Or like if you just don't know.
Oh, sorry, 1 second. I need to read this chat. It is I am doing well. Hope you are too. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing alright, especially now that you're here. Glad to see you. It's done by Zenith Animanga. The trailer's pretty short, but kind of reminds me of the trailer you guys released way back. Okay, I might have to check it. The music is composed by him as well. Damn. Well, look, I can't compose music. I will get music composed for this, but I can't do that shit. I ain't no musician.
I mean, yeah. Music theory is such a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
What's like wild too is like, because I did band in high school, and so for at least at my school, for your sophomore, junior, and senior year, your final exam was just playing a concert, right?
Okay, that's pretty good.
But no, it's whatever. Like, and also that concert's just playing at graduation. So if you're a senior, you don't really have one, but like, who's keeping score, right? But your freshman year, it's a written exam where all the information is taught to you over like a week.
Wait, really?
Yes. Like, it is like, it is the most scuffed thing I think I've ever seen. Like, it is like the epitome of, okay, we need a written exam for you guys for some reason, and we also need to teach these things for some reason.
That seems so okay.
It is the like I don't think they grade it either. I think it's just one of those like it's just like, man,
like we're just doing this because we have to. Teehee.
Yeah, and like we're gonna give everybody like a grade. Like we'll kind of grade it, but like we're clearly not like. Cause like, I scored like an 80 on it, and I wasn't paying attention like at all. And it like this wasn't like.
Maybe you'll just hit.
No, but like I knew I wasn't. I knew I didn't know this shit though.
Oh, fair. Oh, sorry. Hyde says she's gotta go. Love you. Thank you. Thank you for enjoying. Like, yeah, coming and saying hey.
This wasn't just stuff like you'd expect in a music class. It was like musical history and like, just like I don't think they graded it, but like whatever. It was just like really weird. But like music theory in general is like, man.
Yeah, music general in theory is just hard.
Yeah. That's another one of those things where I'm like, man, how did people do this before like FL Studios effectively, right? Like
oh yeah.
How is one guy sitting here in a room knowing what like 15 instruments will sound like together?
Because
right?
he's just built different. Like
yeah.
people like Mozart and stuff were like fucking
Yeah, it is like wild and like that and like tempo, I guess too. You like someone just kind of has to feel it out. Like metronomes are kind of.
Okay, I was told we have to watch this on stream. Okay, you know what, we're doing it. What the
Oh,
frick?
I'm on my phone, so.
Okay, wait. Okay, well, I'm searching. Ignore my algorithm. Wait, we're searching Makima v Gojo by what was the Zenith? Oh, maybe I have seen it before. Zenith anime manga. Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna put it on mute just in case. Actually, no, I shouldn't.
Once you're acquainted, you will love me like the rest.
I'm not looking for anything serious. Just try to make this fun. Red.
I mean, it does look good. This is done really well if this was all done by one dude. Boarding could have been better. Yeah, it seems pretty cool. I want to see more of it though. Toast the video. Damn right. Right, let me just get rid of that. Let me just get back to the stream. Oh, no. Stream. Also, maybe next time someone will pop my donation cherry so that we can hear the sound. The great cool sounds. I'm actually going to do the line art for this one just very quickly and then we'll probably end stream.
Oh yeah, I'm still mad at Alex, by the way.
Oh? wait, why?
Oh, where are you at my DMs? Let me send you something. Man, where are you at my DMs? Holy shit.
Oh, what's wrong there? Let's do it there.
How do I do the thing? Oh, alright, there we go.
I'm also going to try and get a lot of this done off stream. If I can.
Alright. Here, I'm gonna send this to you.
Okay, let me check.
Yeah, this is why I'm mad at him.
Let's see.
I'm gonna do that.
Oh yeah. That one image where you're like, yo, can I get the rest?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, because like I figured Drew his players, and he's like, yeah, here, and then they're like, he didn't draw the whole thing, and I'm like, I get like, but like I thought that's how artists did things.
Sometimes, but I mean, he's a great artist. Not everyone needs to like work it out like I do. I'm like, I need to know where this is, otherwise it's gonna look fucking.
Like
shit.
I fully expected it to be like rough back there, and I was gonna like kind of like draw over it.
Yeah.
Because like I've redrawn parts of manga panels for memes before and stuff,
That's cool.
But like, or like, fucking matching all the font for text boxes or whatever, right? But like, it was just like, man, I can't draw all of Dialga.
No.
Or like part of his neck. It won't look right.
Oh, I remember someone telling me that if Sasuke was a girl, Kishimoto would have had them end up together, and yeah, I'm inclined to agree, unfortunately. True. But... Or if it was just done today, Maybe that's what I need to do. Is create a manga so good with gay main characters. That's what I'll do. I love Sweeter Than Time. But one thing I really love about Naruto, and especially Sasuke and Naruto, is the emphasis on platonic love. I think it's really interesting. There isn't many stories like that. Okay, team. I lied. I'm only gonna do that like eyelash. Let me just fill in this eyelash and then we're going. Okay, thank you for joining. I love you all. See you very soon. And next time, put my dono cherry. I know you want to.